Why am I so fucked? Hello?
Why am I chunky?
Why am I down? I mean, you're chonky, but I'm also, like, barely above the tabletop.
Because Zach complained that you were too tall.
I never complain about Moon being too tall.
I can't believe you've demoted me from sitting in a chair to sitting on the floor.
I did nothing.
You complained literally like last week that why is Moon almost as tall as me?
We're sitting in chairs. Put me in the big boy chair. Not this tiny shit.
Give you the Lalafell chair.
You gave me the Lalafell chair, you son of a bitch.
Hey.
Hi, Feeny.
Hello.
There.
Thank you.
Anyway.
That is more apt for how long my torso is.
Anyway, hello and welcome everyone to the cafe. My name is Leaf if you do not already know me, and if you do, welcome back. Today I have Pixel Moon.
Hi.
And Stray Rogue.
Hello.
Open my mouth.
Here with me. And today we're going to be playing some... Shush. Stop talking.
It's Moon's fault.
Today we're going to be playing some Neo The World Ends With You, but as usual, we usually do a just chatting section beforehand. And I'm sure most people have noticed my voice probably sounds different.
No?
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 From the last time we streamed? Yeah?
It sounds like Leaf got a new microphone.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like between the last yesterday and today. I'm sorry.
No, I mean as in
yes, you sound different.
From last week, as in last Monday.
Yes.
No,
sorry. You're asking me to remember more
box.
days than one. No. Yes. New microphone. Brought to you by Secret Mail.
Not so secret mail. It came from Kirstan and Moon, and Manager Scoot.
Yes, and Manager
Wait,
Scoot.
Moon's secretly a male?
No, I'm secretly non-bi, but it's not a secret.
Excuse me.
Same. Anyway.
There we go.
Where'd
I go? Whoa.
Why are you freaking the fuck out?
I had an out-of-body experience. Oh no.
You had a no-body experience.
I'm going in between dimensions right now.
I can't
Oh.
believe you killed Zach.
But hell,
I'm gonna be the next player in the games.
You might be. You might be the new player that we're meeting today. Who knows?
Oh, but boy. Can't believe I have boobs.
Are you sure you have boobs?
I'm pretty sure the next person's gonna be a person with boobs. There's too much testosterone on the team right now.
It's true.
There could be more testosterone.
Also, Moon is just knife cat face the entire time.
I'm sorry, I'm looking through my my props for something new because I'm bored with my props.
Amazing.
I will always knife cat.
And for those of you who don't know, I do have the Neo The World Ends With You soundtrack on in the background. I've been listening to it a lot ever since the last playthrough because I didn't get my dose.
You didn't get your dose.
Nope. Because we were only on for like 20 minutes before the game shat itself.
Yeah.
Well, the game and like Twitch itself was like,
yeah,
I
Twitch
died.
was having an issue.
It was being chunky.
It was like somebody was actually sending the information through a series of tubes.
Yep. And I guess I should mention at the top of the stream anyway, these streams are brought to you by Dubby and Candle. If you use my specific link to buy Dubby, you will get 10% off. And if you use my link to buy items from Candle, which they sell a bunch of assorted scented candles and more, you help support the stream. There's no special discount or anything, it's just you support the stream, I get money from any sales that they make with my link. I see Moon's mouth moving, but no words coming out.
I'm yelling. I'm an SOS because there's a beetle here that I need Scott to come kill because Ollie's gonna eat it.
If a moon yells in the woods, does anyone hear it?
So I recently decided to try out a new recipe. Because ever since I saw it on a Japanese television show, I've been wanting to try spaghetti Napolitan, which, as most people who know of it know of it as cheap spaghetti bolognese, because they use ketchup instead of...
you tried Napoleon?
Yeah. And basically, it ends up tasting very much like spaghetti with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Is it bad, though? Because we have barbecue spaghetti in the United States, and I remember thinking that sounded heinous.
It's not bad.
No,
like, I eat it, but, like, that much ketchup definitely upsets my stomach.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I forget. There was a show on Food Network that came from the people who made, like, barbecue spaghetti, like, a thing at their restaurant. Like, they were, it was a southern, couple.
Of course.
Who had their own restaurant. Hang on.
No. No barbecue spaghetti.
BBQ spaghetti. Yeah, the Neelys. That's right. That was a billion years ago. Here, if for anyone interested in the
recipe,
you know, yeah, like, I mean, if you're adventurous, the Neelys, you know, have pretty classic southern cooking, but like the barbecue spaghetti was like a big fucking deal in the 2010s.
Yeah,
like
I'm
it
not
was
surprised.
It was a novelty. I mean, barbecue was like a real big thing in early, like 2010 to 2013, 14. Like,
yeah.
in terms of trend food, so
barbecue anything was like a godsend during that time.
I don't really understand the hype as much.
So, to change topics from barbecue spaghetti, because I don't wanna.
You don't want us. You don't want to think about the
no.
soft barbecue delivered to
la
your
la
face
la la
directly.
la la la. I can't hear.
Okay, let me just talk about barbecue though. Like, I like vinegar barbecue over like the sticky sweet, except for Portillo's used to do ribs that were fall apart with sweet barbecue sauce, and they fucked up and are owned by some people who do not give a shit about food anymore. So like, they don't exist anymore, but they were really fucking good.
Right. Anyway, though, I noticed something while scrolling through my emotions.
Your
Wheel of emotions.
Scrolling through your emotions. Okay.
Yeah. It's,
I see.
When I do my angry face, I look like a character from the old claymation movie Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Which character?
Well, just like any of the old, like,
I see.
Christmas claymation characters, but
Gotcha.
specifically the bad guys.
I mean, they did have angry eyes and angry eyebrows.
Burgermeister,
so do you think you look like Heat
Burger.
Miser or Snow Miser?
No, I'd either be Burgermeister,
Are you using
except
your
with a
angry
beard.
face right now?
Yeah.
Burgermeister
It
is
doesn't
not
look
a thing.
angry.
Well, it's either him or the one guy from Jack Frost.
Yeah. Snow Miser.
His name's not Snow Miser.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
No,
I'm
different
Mr.
movie.
Snow Miser.
Different movie entirely. The actual
You
like
said
Jack...
Claymation and Santa.
Yeah.
Those two are bad guys in the Santa trilogy.
Yeah. No, I'm talking.
Okay, which
like
Claymation?
the either the Santa Claus Coming to Town claymation or the Jack Frost claymation.
Rankin Bass. Alright, what's the bad guy in this one?
Jack Frost.
No, I'm looking for... So, the bad guy in Santa Claus is Coming to Town is this big honkin' man. And he... I'm gonna put this in the Neo Twilly chat. And he looked like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you look like that? Or...
Like...
Jack Frost, Rankin Bass.
Oh no, that's Warlock Winter.
Yeah, well, and then Jack Frost is an actual protagonist in the Jack Frost movie. So, like, I don't know what the bad guy is in that one.
Oh, here we go. I found a picture of him.
Okay. Help me out here. I'm confused.
Oh, his name was the Kubla Kraus.
Oh, okay. He's like some fucked up Kubla Khan parody.
Right.
Alright. That's weird. I think this is the one I saw once, and I think it's the vibes that he's talking about.
Yeah, just the way my face looks.
Yeah, I don't
He thinks
see any
he's like
relation.
dry, sarcastic kind of look. If he
Jack
could make an
Frost.
evil mouth.
You're dying
Jake
over me.
Frost,
Yes,
you've ruined my plans too many times. Yes, homicide. I mean, yeah, it's yeah.
I
What?
mean, it's
That's
accurate.
what they are. It's accurate, yeah.
Here, hang on. Let me
It's
make it
accurate,
bigger
they
so
are
you can see that
homo.
it's on fire.
Biblically accurate moon.
There, you can see that it's on fire.
Yep.
It's a fire text.
Oh, there we go. I knew that there was a food there.
I need a new prop. I'm gonna go look to my bag of props real quick.
Your bag of props. I see.
Meanwhile, I'm just giving Zach a new drink.
Okay. I'll take a new drink.
You're getting a tequila sunrise.
Nice.
What do I have? Some kind of pineapple
A
drink?
Blue Hawaiian. Which is basically a pineapple drink, yeah.
Yeah.
Pineapple and blue curacao. And mine's a
What's
Bloody
blue
Mary.
curacao?
I'm now the heavy.
That's not the heavy.
Oh, it's not the heavy? Oh no,
No,
it's
That's soldier.
no.
Soldier.
Soldier, sorry. Soldier!
Heavy is
Look,
bald.
I never played
His
TF2
cranium is
yet.
the helmet.
Yeah. I never played TF2.
I mean, I would have just thought I never played TF2. I think you would have just gotten the osmosis of the names by now. It's been like 20 years. God, it's been like 20 years. Disgusting.
Yep, it's been like 20 years.
And they still haven't gotten a third.
And
game.
they recently got an
Oh.
update.
Yeah.
Speaking of updates, can I just update for this to be my symbol now that no one's using it?
What do you mean your symbol? I think you're gonna have to go through some legal issions there because
What
I'm
legal
sure you'll be
issues?
like, I still
There's no
want
company
it.
right now.
It's
There's no
mine."
company right now that's using this symbol. Look for it. I dare you. No one is currently using it.
The copywriting stuff is going to be a nightmare about that.
Okay, I
X.
will look for it.
Speaking of that, Leaf went on a very informative rant about copyright and symbology earlier today.
Oh, yeah?
I wish I could regurgitate it, but I'm not smart.
Yes,
Leaf could
homo.
regurgitate
No
it,
smart.
though. Well, because, like, people have been talking about how that X has been used on a bunch of different things. Like,
Yeah.
technically Microsoft owns a copyright on a certain type of X, etc., but it had more to do with, like, the stylization and intent and what it's using for and stuff. So, like, Leaf explained in great depth, in a way that I cannot regurgitate, why that's okay-ish. And why there's not going to be a incoming lawsuit from 57 sources.
Oh, do you want to
So let's
I
see
could
here.
grab a picture of my cat and how that's a problem.
You did what?
So
I said
Twitter
I could-
currently still has in their about Twitter that the bluebird is still their logo.
And yet, I got the jump scare of the X this morning.
I got the jump scare of X when I got home like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And it's listed
But,
in their brand toolkit for anyone who is curious.
But new prop picture of my old picture of my cat, who I miss very much.
Oh.
Look at him. Look at
Aw.
him. I miss him.
Aw.
No, that's not
Konya.
Kona, right?
That is Konya.
That is Kona.
Konya.
Kona.
Because you said him, so I was thinking.
I said
different
them.
Cat.
I
It
said,
sounded like him.
You said it. So what you said was M. So, like,
sorry.
You were slangifying.
Sorry, my man spilled out.
What does a man mean? What does that mean? You spilled man on Kona?
No, you stop that. You stop that
what-
little one.
You got your gender juice on the cat? Fuck.
No, stop. Throw the cat away.
You trans your dead cat's
Oh.
gender. How do you feel?
No. You made it bad. You made it bad.
I did not make it bad. You took it that way.
What, how else supposed to say? How else supposed to?
Gender juice, man. What do you think a gender juice is? It's the gender fluid.
I'm just glad Marco's not here right now.
I am refusing his versions of reality. Okay. Like
Yeah, we're not going to talk about
literally.
what Marco says.
Nothing what Marco says is approved. You know.
Yeah.
Talk about
We have
Marco.
the smack Marco with the mallet emote on the Leaf channel for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
But yeah, so anything big happened over the last week that isn't revolving around Twitter and their new questionable logo?
Today the tomatoes were ripe enough to pick.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just 2 of the cherry type, but still, it's good.
It's the beginning of the season then.
Yeah, my mom has been chomping at the bit because she wanted them yesterday when they were orange, and I was like, "You're not gonna eat them when they're orange. You're gonna be disappointed." And she kept whining, like, "Eat them when they're ripe." Fuck.
What'd you say, Broke?
I had a freaking headache all weekend.
Oof.
A
I'm
literal
sorry.
headache or
A literal headache.
a migraine.
Yeah. I got lucky. I didn't have a headache all weekend, but I did sleep a lot.
Me too.
I had to get up
I
at
do not like
9 a.m. this morning. And even though I got 8 hours of sleep, my body was just like, no, I don't want to be awake.
Mood.
Excuse me.
You are excused.
But is that all that happened this last week to both of you?
I am temporarily amnesiac when you ask me questions like this. So it's just like when anybody asks me, what anime do you like? The only thing I'll ever remember is Sailor Moon. And if you ask me anything further, I will deny ever having consumed media. Like, my brain just goes, yeah, we don't know anything about that. Fuck you. And I'm like, but I know I watch anime. What the fuck? Oh, God. Let's see. I got my desktop, but that was a last week sort of thing that happened, but now I've got everything set up on top of it, so I'm like set up. And so there's that. I still need to get desk mats. Apparently I'm supposed to get desk mats to keep the surface nice. Do not think of the word. But, like, also, that is a personal hell for me. You know how I have a hard time picking food? Well, I have that problem picking anything. So, unless I deeply want something, yeah.
So basically,
So
you
I've
haven't
been-
found a desk mat that you deeply want.
Yeah, there's, the problem is that one half of the battle is wading through a bunch of bootlegged or stolen art stuff, so that...
It's accurate.
Do you see this?
Yeah, it's accurate though.
Anyway. The problem is, I found a bunch of stuff, but none of it's like really popping off as like, yeah, I really want that, you know, here. Like, and also the problem with desk mats and like the things you gotta get, they're also like above $50 if you are getting the large ones, and that's like priced on a cracker. That's too much money. for a role of.
It happened again.
Anyway,
distracted by Zach every time.
My body is Reggie.
no, it's not. Remember what I said before stream? It wasn't a empty threat.
What, you didn't take out my shins?
No, I said I'd fucking kill you.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah, I said I'd fucking end your life. And you're like, what did I do? And it's like, I don't know, it just happened. And now I know why. It's because you were going to thwart my fucking focus this entire time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My body knew that you were going to be a little bastard, man.
It's true.
I got another one for you. This is how you feel right now.
You have another one for me? Did I ask? Oh, fuck, was that Danny? I can't even read.
God damn it, intensifies.
Oh. So, I was getting some crimes earlier, and they have a crimes voice pack of, the grumps for different emotes. And, I thought that was silly, but it's funny. Like, I listened to the YouTube video to just show, like, what is used in the voice pack, and I was like, yeah, those are funny, yeah. I understand why people would want that. I was looking for, if I could get a, less deep voice for Nanamo. Nanamo deserves to be tee-hee instead of wahaha. Because also I keep scaring the fuck out of Korra when Nanamo laughs.
You should hire Cody Maho to voice Nanamo.
He's not tee-hee enough.
He's not a female.
No. See, that's the thing.
They
won't go tee-hee. They'll go Princess Lilac.
No, if I wanted Princess Lilac, I'd actually have like a femme-bodied you know, Nanamo is the reason why Nanamo is
Nanamo's already Princess Lilac.
Yeah, Nanamo is already embodying that.
I'm older.
Yeah, so because of the default voice stuff, which is why I was trying to like get a expanded options generated, but like it doesn't seem like they have it, or I'm looking in the wrong types of search terms. But if I got a custom voice pack, I'd just fucking hire one of, like, I don't know, somebody within our friend group who sounded feminine, or I suppose suitably Nanamo-ish, but I can't think of any of the people we know that is really Nanamo sounding.
I mean, I could
like,
probably imitate her voice, but I'm not naturally Nanamo sounding.
Yeah, like none of the range types that are in the thing are like where my brain thinks of Nanamo, so it's like And also they'd have to do all the effort noises and the huh, and you know, like it's like a lot of work. Several $100 of work.
It is definitely a considerable amount of work.
Yeah, so it's like I will have to just think on it.
Which reminds me, now that I have a new microphone, I actually should record those lines for Voss.
I should do that too. That was what I was just gonna say. It's like, I have work to do that I forgot about, and they asked me to do that before August. It is very close to August.
We are almost at August. This is the last week before August.
I have old moon memes I could just make as props.
Do it! Do it, whore!
You want me to do it? And show your true self?
I mean, people have seen my true self. If you go back in my clips, you can see me.
The only prop that matters is head pats.
Back from your Overwatch days.
I'm pushing the payload myself. You know what? That's me though when I'm playing Crystalline Conflict. Literally still fucking pushing the payload myself. God. You know what? I was thinking about the irony of how I had a whole like potential video list written out for my thing from a while back, and one of them was how to play competitive without going insane. Yeah, and then it was like, I'm not devoting my fucking time to Overwatch ever again, so never mind.
Someone's
Yeah,
gonna play
that's-
Crystalline
in this
Conflict.
box. Well,
That's
well,
fair.
Crystalline Conflict isn't owned by Overwatch, so
Yeah.
or Blizzard. And I'm not giving paladins enough time to save my skin, so your maps are boring.
Ah.
Yeah. Maybe someday I'll just become a TF2 person and do chuckle nuts shit.
I mean, you could. People
Mod
still
it.
play it.
Oh, I know they still play it, and they play it a lot. Only dumb assholes get in this box.
Yep.
So, how about them
Oh,
womb
God.
tattoos, though?
Ancient meme.
What about womb tattoos?
Your tummy.
Those are not womb tattoos. They're not nearly low enough.
I know, but like, I just didn't know what else to call it other than like the replacement for your belly button. You ever think about how
that
fucking weird
is
belly
what-
buttons are? Like,
What?
what's up with that? Belly buttons. I was thinking about belly buttons the other day because I was like, man, the fuck? The indentations.
Yeah.
I don't think humanity has explored the literature around belly buttons enough yet, like in like the body horror sense. I don't know what that says, Zach, but I think it's me gonna hit you with my car.
It says, I've seen enough erotic material of Far East origins to predict the possible outcomes of the predicament.
Yeah, speaking of that, I saw a clip last night that I was not expecting to go that way, but then it went that way.
Oh yeah, that was a clip of.
I don't know, I've never seen it before, but it turned suddenly into, like, kind of like how Leaf functions, actually. You know how Leaf's a lure? What's that, but with
Yeah.
a tentacle monster that was living at the bottom of a pool,
Uh-huh.
and it ate lesbians. But yeah, it was weird.
Ah, rare breed.
It's like, I didn't expect this
lesbians.
random lesbian clip to go this way, but it did.
Was this a dream you had?
No, this is pornography.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I was talking about?
I don't know, you said clip, it could have been anything.
A clip of pornography. We were just talking about... Hello? You're the one who put the hentai meme on your
Oh,
face.
there's an ad break in progress.
Ad break
You're
in
the one who put the
progress.
hentai meme on your face. Like, what did you think I was gonna talk about?
I don't know.
I just am shocked that it existed because I've never seen it. The thing was about the tentacle part is they looked like rubber hoses. You know, like the texture of those? Like,
Yeah.
why? It looked like a vacuum hose. That's what it looked like, just flesh colored. And it didn't do nothing but grab the girl to eat her. So it was like, what's the point of this?
Wait, was this hentai or porn?
Hentai.
Okay.
I'm just really confused. Like it was like, I thought this was tagged this way for a reason, but I guess it was more in a kind of general sense they appear. We've got taller.
I did not actually.
I mean, you stood up way straighter than you were a minute ago, so I think that's why it's giving to the illusion of it.
You know, I'm same height. Ooh, corkboard.
Corkboard?
Corkboard.
What?
A free-to-use corkboard to put up in your place. Like in your room, for VTuber. I'm just looking at VTuber assets now.
Fucking give me a link. I'm
It's a
interested.
Discord.
Nice emoji. Oh, really?
Yep.
Here,
I'm guessing
I-
you want invite to Discord.
Maybe.
Yeah. Always. I have a prop now
Probably.
for whenever should I get invited to the Phoenix Wright streams.
Well, they're not streams, they're recordings, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, recordings.
Oh my
There
god,
you
it's Edgeworth as a little motherfucker. Well, like, yeah, the recordings don't also have ABBAs, so, like...
Oh, well, sadness.
You should... Zach, you should just stream Phoenix Wright.
Mm-hmm.
I should.
Yeah.
Does it count that I watched the anime?
Not really, because, I mean,
Okay.
like, they do cover some of, like, the stuff that happened, but, like... only in like a couple instances. Like the games are pretty long.
Maybe. I don't know. One of the things I was planning to stream when I do go back to streaming at some point in time, in an unspecified future.
AKA never.
Was shut up. Was
Damn, alright.
Was Prince of Persia.
The Prince of Persia that's 3D or 2D?
PS2 era.
Okay, so the 3D version. Because I found out the Prince of Persia is much older than I thought. Like,
yeah.
That shit's
8-bit.
old.
8-bit.
I had that one, and I never finished it because I was very bad at the rewind platforming. But bad at platforming normally, so I'm not surprised.
Fair. Yeah, no, the good 3D ones. Yeah.
The good 3D ones. Implying there's bad 3D ones?
Yes.
Oh, okay. When's the bad 3D ones?
Look.
I saw the bad movie.
Hold on, let me look it up. They're all on Steam.
When Scott and I went and saw that movie, we were in school still, and like college, and we went and saw it, and all we could pay attention to was the fact that there were so many fucking ostriches in the fucking Prince of Persia movie, and we kept doing the dumbass Don Knotts joke from Family Guy about it.
So the 2008 version of Prince of Persia,
I'm gonna figure.
which had like the same kind of art style as like Borderlands.
I didn't know that there was a cel-shaded version of the games.
Yeah. Well, you see, it's a whole different Prince of Persia. Like, it doesn't follow the main story of the
so it's not a
original game.
continuation, it's a,
Yeah. Because, like, the original four were, like, Sands of Time, Warrior Within, Two Thrones, A Forgotten Sands.
You have to verify your phone to get into this server.
Yep.
That feels,
It's just verifying with Discord.
Alright, dope.
Wait, Forgotten Sands one I was thinking of? That's the same prince.
Bomp.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably all the same characters. Hold on, my V-Roid is gonna break a minute because it's got to figure out if it's gonna allow me to have the phone.
It's okay. I'll just put the meme of you like attached to my arm and be like, you're right there next to me.
Hold on. I mean, I'm not disappearing. I'm just not moving, aside from my mouth.
There we go.
Yeah, that's not how this works, Zach. I'm above you in the hierarchy, so I'll just put curse on my face here. There. Yeah, I don't think it likes my phone.
I don't like your face.
You fuck off.
Why you CP over there? Why you got
Or
CP on your booba?
Fucking
Because I
Leaf
said
EP.
earlier I'm CP.
leaf
The
EP.
The missile is
The missile is EP. Discord, would you fucking figure out your shit and text me already?
No.
Yeah, I'm human. Did I mistype my fucking phone
Are you sure
number?
about that?
Verify phone.
Apparently I have a bunch of props that I haven't put into VC Face yet.
There we fucking go. Interesting. These verification codes come from the same number as my Twitch login verification code.
Mm-hmm. It uses the same
What's your
program.
password to confirm changes? Ugh. That password book.
Luna struggle busing.
Man, fuck, I don't know things. I don't know no things. On purpose. So nobody can take stuff from me.
Fair. Introducing Discord X.
Oh no.
Don't you
Please
fucking say shit like that. Good lord.
I didn't say it. Vay said it.
You just said it.
I said it because
Oh,
Vay said it.
Baythrin said it. Fucked up and mistyped my password once. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I got something for myself. We'll put it
Leaf
up higher.
has returned.
Hello.
Oh, whoa.
My boobs are just gonna clip through, I guess.
Your boobs are clipping through what?
The trash can.
We cannot see. Oh. You have to touch it to the tops of your titties.
The titty tops.
No.
Please. Not. Oh, shit. It didn't go back to my thing. I just look dead.
Oh god. I found an ancient meme. I'm going to make
You say it
dark
like you're
drop.
not old as fucking balls, dude.
I am old as fuck.
I'm trying to
Please
get
to
it
be
to
to
work.
the streaming of your tastes are mom? What?
Damn it, it doesn't want to clip to the top. Fine. We'll just clip it
Yeah,
here.
Zach, I think you could put that away.
Ancient meme. For the Lord.
It's not gonna
I
work.
like how VC Face just thinks your tits aren't real.
It just keeps acting like my tits are just the most important thing that everyone should see.
They're the figment. So I found out yesterday that you can hear me clicking a pen, even though it won't tell me that my
Yeah,
mic is
I heard
open.
it on stream.
Yeah, no one fucking told me until Buttons was like, "I will die," and I'm like, "You tell me." I thought you couldn't hear it because the mic was closed. Like literally, Discord won't show your mic open when you're doing shit like that.
There we
You
go.
hear that?
Nope, not this time.
Okay.
I just become Emil. It's fine.
Yeah, can you? Holy shit. Jesus.
VC Face is just like,
Yep,
And-
it is forbidding me.
I beg of you,
What?
please show me the live version of the stream so I don't get jump scared by your Twitch stream.
I am?
no, you're on Discord. You're not streaming
am?
on Discord.
If Discord
Right
says
now.
you are not. There we go, thank you.
Why did it close the stream?
Because you DC'd.
Yeah.
I DC'd when?
Oh.
A little bit ago.
No? Yeah, you DC'd whenever you did something there for a minute.
Hmm.
I have no idea what it was that caused it, but it sure happened.
Because nothing indicated that I DC'd at all.
Yeah, that's why we kind of acted weird when you came back. It was like, huh? Why did you delete?
I mean, I didn't hear you guys acting weird either, so...
Huh.
No, we
Oh,
both
Zach,
couldn't
we
hear
came
us
off as
if you were on the
normie.
call.
Can't believe.
Can't believe.
Alright, hold on a second. I gotta go grab a drink.
Guess we just have to bear with it.
I'll kill your ass.
Just gonna delete...
No,
spray row.
no, don't do it.
Just,
Don't do it.
Just,
I'm the funny man. The funny man can't die
disconnect,
first.
Click.
No.
And Moon is in my tits.
I mean, it's where they want to be.
But yeah, no Discord X. Fuck Discord X. Fuck
Yeah.
anything X.
But don't
X is
fuck
for
your
fucking.
exes. Don't fuck your exes. You broke up with them for a reason.
I mean, some people are into crazy.
Bueno.
Anyway, when Moon gets back, we will go into stream.
I can't think of one of my exes I would want to fuck. Not a one.
Removing everything from me. It is.
I'm sorry, your titties are magnetic. Yeah, Scott, your tits are also magnetic.
Yeah. Yeah, Elon Musk is trying to be a fucking kid. He's like that one meme where it's like, hello, fellow students, but it's like the really old guy.
Did you not know about that? Because, like, dead ass, he's been the biggest kerfuffle I remember first hearing about from that guy being on Twitter was him fucking stealing art and saying artists shouldn't have, like, any right to their art. Because he stole fan art of, like, some shit from, like, Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever.
Yeah.
That was back when he was married to Grimes.
I need to take a screenshot of my freaking VC face thing real quick.
Hold on.
I will install in me if you would like me to.
Sure if you want.
I need y'all to take a look at what I've done to my VC face.
I can't. You're frozen in time and space.
Oh, just hold up. I took a screenshot. I'm gonna post it in our
Oh,
Discord.
I see. If you make me any smaller, I'm gonna fit between your tits, honey.
I mean, you're complaining?
There.
We should not be doing that on Twitch, a platform who will ban us.
It's your safe place. It's fine.
Zach, this is just the embodiment of your soul at this point. You know you can delete those images off to the side, right?
I know.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna.
Ugh, I just got a full body shudder off of that.
Actually, I'm gonna. It's a bit much.
Oh god.
I just...
That was loud.
That was loud
That
as
was
fuck!
loud.
That's
Holy hell.
that's how bad my headphones were on the last mic.
Damn, alright.
Well done, Twitter. You made me use 10% of my X. Says Vathrin.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Now that I have the microphone off to the side and I can see the chat now.
Yeah.
So we need to see what's on people's minds because we're looking for...
What
What's
to
the
do?
dealio?
Is that
For the
not...
bitch that stole our
Left
pin.
Well, no,
to do?
it's not stealing. You
Let's have a look.
you watched the man give it to her. Also, we can grind if you so
Gotta
choose.
focus.
We can.
Chain them, boys.
Oh my gosh, today's our last chance to snag that special pin!
The one Hachiko Cafe's offering with that promotional menu?
Aww. Yep. We'd better go line up now. They're only available while supplies last.
Yep. Ooh, good call. Let's hurry over to Q-Front then.
Rindo.
I wonder if they're trying to get their hands on a player pin.
Huh?
Who's trying to
Who's
what?
trying to what?
That's Zach.
Yeah, I
The
guess.
girl was saying. I thought
Zach,
that girl
Zach
was
is
saying,
Rindo. He's the
honestly.
main character.
No, I thought that the girl was saying it for some goddamn reason.
Oh. Those girls, they said something about trying to get themselves a special pin. Smells like a clue that could lead us to that new player.
Bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Hey there.
Already after that new player? Who knew you two were such go-getters?
Hey.
Hey, Shoki!
Let me guess, you're hoping you'll get lucky and just bump into them wandering around the city?
Actually, we've got a plan.
We do? News to me.
You know what? I'll throw you guys a bone. I actually saw them. I actually saw them on Center Street just now.
Huh?
For real?
And how do we know you're not trying to trick us?
Oh, wow, someone's got a short memory. Who was it that tipped you off about this player in the first place?
You?
Nice to see one of your brains is still semi-functional.
Okay, take that back.
Frankly,
He has no
I
functioning
don't-
brain cells.
Frankly, I don't care whose team they join, I just want something fun to watch. Although, at this point, someone else might have already recruited him.
Man, I sure
I believe-
hope not.
I can't believe Mr. Mew is so popular that he has his own hoodie.
Right?
Hey.
Really? You hope not? Are you even trying to win? Like, do you realize that being stuck in dead last literally makes you two the biggest losers? Anywho, this girl's got a busy day ahead of her.
Later, loser.
How does she always manage to be so damn annoying?
Call it a gift. Either way, it's not like we've got any other leads. Why don't we try taking her advice? Come on, let's head to Center Street.
Fine, I guess.
Neuronine says, see press for details, batteries not included. What?
I don't know. That's why I had a hiccup earlier. I saw that. I was like, what was that story?
Talk about worthless trash.
At least we know Mr. Minami is around.
Here.
Let's do this!
Mom, Mina Man! Hi, Netto!
Stupid fractal!
Had to remember how to fight.
It's crunch time! Right. Too many cheese for you? Stupid fractal! Perfect timing! Since we're adjacent... We're done for! Yes! Got it! We're on a roll! Too many cheese for you? So Zeta slow! We're really in sync! Perfectly balanced. Oh yeah, we win!
There we go.
Nice. Noise erased.
Next time, you're all getting compounded.
Level up.
Okay, where's Center Street? I'm guessing that way, which is blocked
Yeah, I
off.
think it's where the mark is.
Hey,
Whoa, get a load of this line. All these people and the place isn't even open yet. Dang. What do you say? Want to check it out?
After you.
Oh, I'm not sticking around. I'm looking for that new player.
Rindo's such a little brat.
He
Why don't you
is.
just cut to the front of the line?
You can, because you're not alive.
Exactly.
You kids trying to get through to Center Street?
We are, and are you trying to hold us back until we meet your objective?
Sounds like you've done this before. So, your objective, go shopping at 104 and get some Jolly Bicot. Yeah, Jolly Bicot wear.
So, like, we just buy a new t-shirt or something?
Got it, just pick up one piece of J Bicot and you'll be good to go. Looking forward to seeing what you pick up.
So, just to be absolutely sure, all we need is one piece?
Yeah.
Yep. One person, one piece of brand name clothing. So go out there and be all that you can, JB.
Oh.
Guess that means we're making a pit stop at 104 then. So this is how they're introducing the threads.
Yeah, I wish that this game had enough budget to do outfit swaps. That would have been the fucking coolest.
Oh, it's that one bitch.
Speaking of,
Oh,
there she is.
My.
did I voice her?
I don't think we established a voice for her because
Oh, that's right. She was voiced the last time. Which would you
Yeah.
prefer? Would you like Zach or me?
I can do it.
not Zach.
Do it, Zach. But be
Hi,
nice.
my. Fancy meeting you here, Frit, Rindo. How goes the letter hunt, boys? Made any progress?
Yep. Well, actually, no. Oh, but not like no, more like yes, no.
Real smooth, Fret. Aw, sounds like you boys are down on your luck.
Well, maybe running into you is a sign our fortune's looking up.
My, aren't you the charmer? Say, I know we're technically rivals. But if you ever need to talk about something, I'm always happy to listen.
Kanon.
Well... Yes? Have you heard anything about the new player? ... I have. Only a few whispers, though. Are you and your teammates trying to find them, too? Honestly... I can't say that we are. Not actively, anyway. But I'm keeping an eye out, just in case. Because you think they could pose a threat?
Really?
Oh? Sounds like you heard more about this player than me. But no. I'm just keeping an eye out because I'm curious. You mean you don't want to recruit them? Not really. The Varia Beauties and I have been going stronger. Have been going
No, it
stronger
says
together.
going strong.
Oh, yeah. Going strong together for a while now. Wouldn't want to jeopardize that balance by adding a new player to the mix. Right. It's one thing to welcome someone you know and trust into the fold. But bringing a total stranger on board is a much riskier endeavor.
Right.
Right. Better to play it safe. Well, not necessarily. I'm not sure how safe you boys are all by your lonesome. Reaching out to someone new might be worth a risk taking.
Yeah, right?
That's what I've been saying. I think we should invite this new player to join us, but someone just won't listen.
Well, here's hoping that someone comes around. But what are you going to do about the mission?
Yeah.
Nothing really. Sure, we'll take a hit stay, but with the aid of our new ally, we'll be back on top tomorrow.
Can't get back on top when they've never been there in the first place. Well, speaking of your teammate-to-be, I'll share a bit of gossip with you boys. A little Reaper told me the new player got a pretty monstrous pin collection.
Huh?
Monstrous, huh? Man, someone's maxed out their grid system.
Yeah.
Apparently so. Maybe they aren't so new to the game after all. sorry, but I can't be more help, boys. But I think I can take it from. You can take it from here. Ciao. How's my voice?
It was good.
I think you did. I think you did a good job.
Yeah.
You gave her a nice amount of tude.
You know, that Cannon's one kind lady. I'm gonna make her proud.
Whose team are you on? Is it on? Whose
You
team
can
is he
read.
on here?
There you go. You heard what Cannon said about that new player being a real pinthusiast, right, Rindude? I bet they could be a real asset to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's head on over to Center Street.
Listen, Sherlock. What if you're not right? What if we don't find them? We are gonna keep searching. Are we gonna keep searching tomorrow?
Meh, shouldn't we hold off thinking too much about tomorrow until today's over? If we look hard enough and find this player today, we won't have to worry about him tomorrow.
Yeah, but
All right.
No
come on.
buts. Didn't you hear what Cannon said? It's too risky for us to go alone like this. And if this mystery player's got tons of pins, then they're probably super experienced. If Cannon thinks we should bring him on board, then I think we should too.
I don't like that twinge in your eye. That little glint. Let's hope Kenan doesn't tell you to jump off a bridge next.
Yeah, it's stuff that we
He's just
can't
telling
read
you to sell
'cause it's too
pins and
fast.
stuff.
Yeah.
He was just saying, yeah, we need money. If we don't have money, sell pins.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rindude. I've been thinking.
That's the first.
How are we supposed to buy clothes when no one in the RG can see us?
Oh, good point.
Starting to feel like we're majorly screwed right now. Why the long faces, chums?
Huh?
Whoa, hey there, Kai.
It occurred to me that I forgot to explain how bartering works in the UG. See this sticker posted here? Oh yeah, look at that!
Never would have even noticed it.
Any retailer that sports this sticker serves players and RG folks alike. Splendid, wouldn't you agree? Wink? Sure would. This'll make our lives way easier. Happy to hear that. And now I shall take my leave. Good luck, boys. That was nice of him.
Still can't get a read on that guy.
Same, despite how much reading he makes us do. But hey, at least now we can shop till we drop. Let's head on over to Julie Bicot.
Can't believe that
All
guy
I can see is Ariange.
I mean, he
Would you say
dresses
that?
like how Urianger would in modern times.
He really
Yeah.
would.
No, I say he's like the Tenshin Han of the game.
Oh yeah, he really is.
Can't get a read on that guy.
Approach
Oh
the
my gosh.
location marked with a shop sign and press A button to step inside and peruse their wares. No one store is ever the same, and each one sells a variety of unique items. Contactless payment via Shibu Pay.
Yes, Shibu Pay.
Shibu Pay is the only method of monetary transfer accepted in this part of town. Press the X button inside a shop to sell extra pins to boost your balance. Rogue is jamming out to this soundtrack.
Good music.
It is.
And my hair does the wavy thing, so it's, I can head bang to it.
I'm glad I rigged that for you.
So we
Yeah.
got Club Style, Jolie Bicot, Girly Fits, Topo Topo, and Shibuya Style Gato Nero.
I mean, we have
Gosh,
to
I
get
wonder what Gato
the
Nero
Jolie
is.
Begat, right?
Yeah.
The gaudy looking
Well,
hat.
howdy.
Ugh.
Apparently, it's gonna be like that, is it?
Mm-hmm.
They're a different style?
No, they're pretty narrow in looks in terms of like how the stuff goes. They're boutiques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all come back now.
Oh wait,
But we
there
don't
was a
have
sell
the
option.
money.
Yeah, there is a sell option.
So I'm going to show each one just to kind of give you an idea. Each one has a very specific style that they go for. So you'll notice that Topo Topo is Harajuku girly style.
It's like, I don't know, what would you call it? Kind of cottagey core, bit.
Japanese Victorian style.
And then
no.
Shibuya style Gato Nero
Welcome.
is more kind of a grunge style from the looks of it. Grunge goth style.
Is there a rat in that hat?
Is there a rat on the hat? No.
In the hat.
Oh, I see. No, this
Yeah.
isn't
Something catch
Ratatouille.
your eye? Thanks. Come again soon.
I think you have I think you have, well, not just plenty of pins, but I
Well,
think you got
howdy.
some monetary pins too.
Oh,
Too much money, but just enough.
that's a lot of money.
But that's like,
We've got 3 of these.
it would be a lot of money if it wasn't
That's
high
so-
fashion.
Holy shit. We in the money now. Oh, you have 5 of those, Fire Rabbit ones.
Oh, we do.
Oh, I was say keep one, but
Well, we already have one kept because it's equipped.
oh, the 5 Rabbit one?
Yeah.
Okay.
See? It's over here.
Oh, okay. It's hard to see on the stream.
So do we want the hat or do we want the pants?
Can we get the pin?
I mean, we can get
I
the
don't
pin,
know.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the pin won't count toward the fashion.
Yeah. The pin is just a pin.
I vote pants.
I thought the hat was cute, but that's just me.
It's
I
bedazzled.
mean, we have enough to get
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's whatever. It really depends on if it's good armor.
I mean, the pants is good armor.
Also, one
The
of the things you
pants
need to know
is
about
12
stuff like this
defense.
is, if
The
you
hat is
have
6, but 2
the,
attack.
if you have like a completed outfit
Y'all
kind
come
of
back
vibe,
now.
or multiple items on, you get a trend bonus for areas.
Yeah. At least that's how it worked in the old game. I'm sure they kept it in the new game.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that's
that
how
would
it
be
still
right.
works.
L or R buttons to access Threads tab of the main menu where you can dress your party members with a variety of clothing and accessories. The threads you purchased are divided into 5 different categories. Each piece you pick up can boost your stats or provide useful abilities, but only if you have enough style to pull it off.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to have a certain level threshold also with how much you can wear.
Yeah.
Hello there.
I really like these pants, by the way.
Yeah, I think they're really cute.
Farewell.
I think Fret would look good in that the Topo Topo.
Mm-hmm.
Good pants.
Let me think this through.
Those starchy ass pants walking
What
around.
to do?
Start fucking pants walking around on a Tuesday afternoon. Fucking the ancient.
What if we put...
Ancient
form.
grubs.
Yeah, put it on Mina Mima. Put it on Mina Man. He doesn't.
He
Give a
doesn't
shit.
have the required style.
He did have the required style.
Yeah, he was able to put it on.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
put it on if your required style levels were
Big-
not.
See,
The
it
ability-
just showed it was. It just showed it was
Wait.
111 in red. So
Hmm?
because I don't know how style works in this.
I'm confused. I thought that as long as you can wear it. Oh wait, no, maybe you don't get the full efficacy unless you have the required style threshold.
Yeah, I think the ability is locked behind the style requirement.
Okay, yeah, that
So,
makes
like,
more
burn
sense.
resistance is locked right now,
And
as is brand ambassador.
brand ambassador. Yeah.
Gotta increase style points.
I think if you were brand ambassador, you would get like double the points per like an area trend.
Probably. Outfit complete. Now look out, Center Street. Here we come. Oh, dang. Sounds like that Hachiko Cafe is really hopping. I just overheard someone losing their mind over that promotional menu. Said it's almost gone.
Huh.
How come?
I get that it's a limited time thing, but do you really think it's worth waiting in that huge line?
Probably
Guys are
not.
Guys are dead. Hello?
Well, let's see. People are saying something about a voucher? A voucher for what?
Doesn't it matter right now?
Come on, leave no stone unturned, right?
Looks like the special menu is part of the promotion for the game or something.
A game.
So, a game. So fans are rushing over there to pick up a voucher and snag some swag. And they're almost sold out.
Nice sleuthing there, buddy. That saves us a trip. Guess that voucher didn't matter after all.
Give me a break.
Gee, if only someone had said that earlier.
Ooh, we've got mail. Hey, a new part of town opened up. Guess everyone's making good progress with the mission.
Everyone but us.
Dude, don't sweat it. We'll pick up points tomorrow.
Sure hope you didn't just jinx it.
Like I always say, no need to sweat when you're with Fret. Now let's mosey.
Okay, Cloud.
There's no need to sweat when you're a Fret. Everything you just said makes me upset.
You're sounding like the Princess Bride.
But yeah, it would have been cool if the styles on the characters actually changed when you changed their clothing.
Yeah, it would. I know it probably would have really made it steep, but it's like, God, it's a 3D game, and like, oh, it would have been so fucking cool.
Yeah. Say, buddy, isn't it about time for lunch?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm kinda hungry. Yeah.
Man, I'm so hungry. I'm practically gonna die. Again.
Not funny.
Hey, look, that place got one of those stickers. Let's eat there.
Fine by me.
Burger time.
Burger.
Eating at Shibuya's many restaurants can increase your party members' basic stats. Eating will state the party's appetite. Once their fullness is maxed out, they won't be able to chow down again until they've worked up an appetite after a few battles. Note that all party members must order something when dining out.
Oh, I'm starving.
You and me both, Rin dude.
Hey there!
Leveling up will only increase your HP, but dining restaurants will give you stats a permanent boost. Characters' stats will improve more from eating their favorite foods, so try a variety of dishes for big boosts.
They give you like tells when you sign them food, so like if
Cheesy
they look,
champion looks good.
they
Can I
look
take your
thrilled
order?
about your choice. You know it's the ticket.
I'm gonna guess that Minami is not impressed by anything here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he'll like at least one thing per area, just because I think that's just how it works out. But like, I can't remember his preferences at all, except for like the ramen shop. It's been a fucking hot minute, like 3 years at this point.
Fish sandwich!
You don't have to, so one thing you need to know is you don't have to worry about committing to purchases until the very end of the thing. And they'll give you the visual cue when you drop stuff on them, so.
What do you mean when you drop stuff on them?
So, like, assign the burger to, Fret or Rindo. Their face changes. So he doesn't look very happy, but, like, if you change it maybe to, like, the cheesy champion or something. Yeah, like, he's even, like, less happy face.
He
Maybe to, like,
he seems like a French fry kind of guy.
Maybe fries. Yeah!
Freedom fries.
He likes the freedom fries.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
seems like the type to be all about the cheesy champion.
His top expression, though, is like he's fucking crying. So go for the tears if you can.
There we go.
And then
Tony
I
likes
see
fish.
our guys at superhero soda.
See, that's not a bad face for me, but it looks bad.
No.
Neutral.
Maybe he's a fry guy also.
Maybe he's a fry guy. I cannot remember. There you go.
So he's
a
okay
fry
with the
boy.
fries and the justice juice.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah, he's into it.
he's into it.
Man, I am
Let's eat.
starving.
Oh,
that
man.
really
Doesn't
tastes bad.
See, fucking Fret got a tasty bonus, and
That's
so
just
did
some-
Rindo.
That's just the McDonald's fish sandwich combo.
I mean, yeah.
It's the McDonald's in the game, yes. I think it's
Oh,
called
no,
Top
just-
Burger
Which is what everyone ordered all together.
or Justice Burger. Oh, I see. Yeah. So now they're pretty well. Your fullness isn't complete, but there's a couple other restaurants around if you want to
For
look at
justice!
other stuff.
For justice.
It's like the lineup cafe actually is another restaurant spot if I remember correctly.
Yep.
It was a close call. Yeah, those losers almost took all of the stuff. Anyway, we got our vouchers. So right there should be the place.
Nope.
Oh, it's not open today. Okay, I guess it opens up the next day.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it opens up the next day if it's not open
But
this
hey,
day.
this is a shop.
Welcome.
Oh,
Books.
they sell books.
You can't eat a book.
You can eat a book if you
Are
try
you
hard
looking
enough.
for something?
I mean,
Have a nice day.
Oh, and that's something else that you need to know is that
I'll eat the
eventually
lady who
they'll
sells
open
books.
up they'll open up relationships with store owners.
I'd make a relationship with the bookstore owner.
I know you would, buddy.
You said you would eat the bookstore owner first.
Look.
I caught that, you little shit. That's
Yeah, I
my
was trying.
job.
Oh my. I can't
Look,
believe
no, see,
I
we
can't believe
eat it-
Zach is a competing plant.
No, see,
Right?
the way you eat them is with like mustard. I would eat a different way.
Was Leaf like mustard?
Yeah, mustard's okay. It has its uses, like on sandwiches.
Oh, what's going on with the stream? Hold up.
What, is there
It's
something wrong?
Fucking up.
Hey, look.
The stream is not the Discord stream. The stream is chunky.
Alright, let
Yeah.
me reload.
Seems like it's that time of night where shit's going bad.
Maybe we're gonna have to move the time slot.
Or the day or something.
I just don't understand what would be so weird on Mondays. Do you want to try and... this may be blasphemous, but do you want to try and stream to the secret other platform in this moment?
What do you mean?
The alternate platform you were talking about very briefly.
Oh, the YouTube? I think unfortunately it's gonna be the same.
We don't say
I
the
mean-
name here.
Since you're streaming
Sorry.
to us with no issue, that's why I'm like, I feel like it's Twitch's connection rather than yours. Because, like, when you were having personal issues, the one stream, it was chunked on both versions, but it's just chunked and fucked up on the Twitch.
Well, let's continue for now because while Twitch is figuring its shit out, we're still recording.
Okay.
So,
Okie dokie.
and I need to upload. The reason I'm not going to the other stream location yet is because I need to upload the VODs first.
Understandable.
And I'm not going to edit them, I'm just going to keep them as is.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, okay.
Not bad. You may not have a modeling career in your future, but I'm sure Jollibee appreciates the business. Objective met? Wall clear.
All
Really?
clear.
That was a weirdly specific request. Bet he got a commission.
We should have asked for a cut.
Hey, 5,000 yen.
Hey.
We got paid to buy stuff. Capitalism at its finest.
No, I don't
For
think that's how
real, though.
capitalism works. Paid to buy things? That sounds almost communist.
Almost.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Also, thank you, Stray
It's
Rogue,
fine.
for subscribing for 38 months in a row.
Yeah.
So many months.
Alright, we finally made it. Which means it's time to find our Pinthusiast pal. How about we scan the area first? One of these peeps might know something about that new player.
But how do we know what they're talking about our player when all we know is that they've got a lot of pins?
Don't overthink it, Marin dude. Like I said, we let them do the thinking for us.
I mean,
While
someone's
we
gotta do the
just
thinking.
kick back and scan.
Let's have a
Someone's
look.
gonna do the thinking.
I don't think either of them are thinking.
Well, let's first take care of this noise.
Talk about worthless trash.
Damn.
Thanks, Minami.
Get them. Oh, it looks like the stream is running better now.
Okay, we got this.
Nope.
Lag in the
Twitch
back,
stream
but it's not
is
chunky.
is
The stream
chunking again.
is chugging.
Stupid fractal. So Zeta slow.
So Zeta slow.
We got this.
We got this.
Be as.
Too many cheese. Quad air demonstrandum.
What in the goddamn hell did that man just say?
That sounds like Latin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna kid him.
Could have been worse. Gotta focus.
Dream come true. You want me to read this?
Sure.
Go for it.
Desperate for ideas. I bought a bottle of that dream juice just so I could say I tried it, but now that I see it close up, I'm having second thoughts.
Just saw a kitty with a notch in its ear. A lot of people think cats get those from fighting, but it's actually a sign they've been fixed. The more you know. Kitty cat rescuer.
They're good cats.
They're good cats.
Next one is for Zach.
A loyal patron. Grand opening? Another one? Feels like a new shop shutters and getting replaced every week. I better make sure my favorite store isn't next. And I can't read tonight for some reason.
Yeah.
Just
I feel
need
you.
to break.
You just need to stop and read first and then say the line.
Oh boy, dressing my age. Dressing my age. At weekends in camo. Oh my god. The old ball and chain's trying to get me to dress my age, but it ain't my fault Hogfang looks so good on me. Pick it up with her designers.
Hog
I mean,
thing.
when you look good, man, you look good.
Right. Well, how's about we see what's on everybody's minds? What do you think we've been doing, Fret?
Brett, pay attention. We've been doing that.
Pay attention, goddammit.
He cannot.
Ready, Galaxy Brain activate.
You got a brain? Do you have to say it out loud?
Duh, now let's see.
Huh?
Oh, they want you to fight. That's why.
Scripted fight time. Fret incoming!
Gah!
Well, you
Anime
asked for
boys
it.
fighting anime things.
We got this in the bag. Stupid fractal. Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say. Too many cheese for you? Ain't no stopping us now. Nice. Time to take out the trash. It's over. Time to take out the trash. Too many G's for you? Time to just as I calculated.
There we go.
Just as I calculated.
Not quite the solution I was looking for.
Oh yeah.
Ayo,
Classical cacophony.
he's got a guitar.
Evolve this pin from Marvelous Crash to Crater's
Ooh.
Kiss.
Meteor. That was close.
Might have not been so close if we had a little extra firepower though. Hint hint.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Glasses from Slightly Stylish. I love going to glasses stores and trying on all the different frames. I'm only in it for how they look since my lenses are fake as can be.
I mean, fashion is as fashion does, boy.
Values. Liberated team. Is this ever-changing town yesterday's values or today's... In this ever-changing town, yesterday's values are today's enemy. I'm gonna live every day to the fullest. Goodbye, diet.
Fuck yeah.
Chain 'em.
Sorry, but you're no match for me. Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Ah.
Stupid fractal.
Ooh, that's a much bigger rock.
A huge rock.
It's over. I'm getting pumped. Great job.
Nice. Round 2. Fight.
Got this in the bag. Too many cheese for you? Let's keep it up. How derivative. Perfect timing. That was perfect. Not bad, I'd say.
Not bad, I'd say.
Ha!
Nice.
Naturally.
Hell yeah.
Gotta focus.
One more. That honey in high demand. Been hit on by 5 guys so far. I just need one more to beat my one-day record.
Okay.
Alright.
Mysterious group, Lonely Room Broadcaster. So first I get that mysterious group's attention, then I get him to drag me into that alleyway there. This'll get me 1,000,000 views for sure.
And a quick trip to the
Sir,
coroner's
I
office.
think that's called assault.
Mm-hmm.
Seen enough anime to know where that's going.
Cramming all night. All study, no sleep. I studied all night for the test, and now I feel like my brain is about to overflow with stuff. I'll have to walk slow so nothing spills out.
Jesus.
I guess I could go a round or two.
Come on, Twitch, even out.
Okay.
I mean, it
we
was
got
going
this.
fine for a minute there.
Yeah, it keeps dropping into orange and red though.
I haven't heard this song before.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time to take out the trash! Whoa, that worked! Keep it constant! Done for!
Nice. Little rough start there, but
Let's accelerate this.
so this song is actually a remix from the first game.
Too many cheese for you? Ain't no stopping us now! Could have been worse. Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say. Time to. I never miscalculate.
It's so fucking weird having Mina Miyamoto as a fucking
Naturally.
part of the team.
Right?
I'm supposed to be beating his ass, not
Let's have a look.
using him as a tool. There too? I'm not paranoid. There too, and they're all staring. Can't get away. Why are there so many security cameras?
Full credit.
No.
Excuse me.
Center Street by Stay at Home Mind. Center Street is such an enigma. Just where does it begin and end?
Ah.
Pig!
Oh, hello.
Pig!
Pig?
Pig!
I'm all
Pig?
set. It's go
Pig.
time.
Give me chance.
Let's do this.
Give me a chance.
Erase the
Erase the big noise!
Time to take out the trash. Ain't no stopping now. Could have been
Fuck
worse.
him up, fuck him up! Oh no, he's getting away, he's getting away!
And did I do that? You sure did. Too many T's for you. Nice integration. How derivative. Yeah. So far, so good. Let's keep it going.
Oh my fucking god, meteor!
Fireball, motherfuckers!
I'm getting pumped.
Maybe these ones can't get away.
Derivative.
It's like the green one defo could.
Stupid fractal. Perfect timing. Since we're adjacent. Done for. Too many T's for you. What do you
No, it
think?
has a time
Yeah.
on it.
Perfect timing.
It's up in the right corner.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Time to just as I calculated.
Success.
What's that?
All right, could have been worse.
Got 1 yen from that.
1 yen.
Yeah, but you got something else drop. I saw a
Gotta
bling
focus.
drop.
Maybe it was the 1 yen.
Maybe. Oh, in the shop, maybe.
Oh, yo.
What kind of style is this? So we got
American.
high tops, we got pullover hoodies, and we got baseball caps and
Hog
snapbacks.
Fang.
Need
This is where the guy said he was getting camo, so it's basically a high mask, American
I mean,
clothing.
if you look at the
Seems like
background, this is obviously the American clothes store.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
high mask American.
Yeah.
Kind of
thanks.
like has a little bit of a skater vibe, but like low.
No, that dude had the one pose of that dude who's like on the sidewalk in all white.
Okay, but not
Oh, what?
that fucking,
Let's have a look.
not that.
Somebody?
He's dressed like.
Somebody. This is Zach.
Donbury Town at Grand Slammer. It's payday, so I'm going to Donbury Town. It's my one luxury every month. I'm gonna get the Grand Slam meatball. Pretty my Grand Slam meatball. What?
I wanna eat the meat. I wanna eat the meat. Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Preferences. No preferences is best. I have no preferences when it comes to fashion. The only thing I prefer is having no preferences. That's why I love Shepherd House. Shepherd House is just blasé color, so I guess that's no preference. Gluten glutton. The opposite of what my sister says.
Gluten Glutton at Glutton for G4G. I think I'll go to Glutton again today. I wouldn't be much of a gluten glutton if I didn't. My god, that was hard to read.
What?
Right.
What?
You know, there's a sauce called Glut as well.
5 stars at Gourmand. 5 stars for glutton for glut. Glutton for gluten.
Yep.
That won't last long. Not now that the god of culinary critique is in town. Gordon Ramsay, is that you?
No,
Right. Ah,
no, just a blogger. Oh!
I should.
Player 4. Oh, this is one of Cannon's people.
Player 004.
Yeah. He's a bottom.
Zoom tight.
Rindude?
Did you hear that though?
I can't
Yeah,
scan those guys
he's
for some reason.
He's a bottom. He had a key mash.
Ah,
Maybe that means they're players like us? And they've got the same pins and everything.
correct.
Sounds like you just proved your theorem.
Wonder what brought him here. Maybe they're snooping for clues about the mission?
Then why are they inspecting each person that passes?
Wait.
Oh man.
Do you think they're looking for the new player too?
There's a high probability. What do you say? Should we reduce them to 0 before they expand?
Whoa, what? No, I don't want to fight them. Hey, look, they're moving. What do you think they're where do you think they're going?
Well, I scanned the area just now, and I overheard those limited edition pins are available at Tokyo Hands. Maybe the players headed over there to grab some.
Tokyo Hands. It's just past Center Street, right?
You got it, right in the front of Tipsy Toes Hall.
That's not far from here, and it just opened up.
Yeah.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's move.
Hang on.
Dude. Oh, well, what if we run into another team? What do we do then?
The same thing we do to any other garbage we find. Crunch!
That's what I was afraid of. Is it?
Oh shit, food.
Hey, food place.
Have a seat.
Moon is
Noodle!
so excited.
This is like why my probably was one of the things that hooked me on these games. Was that it's like, oh, you get to eat.
You get to eat. This is glutton for
Okay.
gluten.
I'm
Rich
saying
ramen.
the dark dandan goes to, or the dandan goes to him.
Okay.
Nah, he's a topsy-turvy noodles guy.
No, he
Oh,
is
said
not.
it's not.
Too
He
much.
does not like this place.
He's just so-so. He's like, fine, I'll eat it.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
one,
growing
right?
boy.
There we
Oh, they're
go.
both okay.
He'll survive.
Dark dandan for everyone.
Yeah, why not? It's really expensive, but sure.
Food. Eat food.
Well, let's eat. Man,
Eat
I am
bokum.
starving.
Eat them both.
I've eaten worse.
Eat them
that
both.
Did you just hear me? I've eaten worse.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think he misses the old ramen site too.
yeah.
Everyone misses the old ramen place.
ya.
Just hop across the street to see what the other one is.
What?
There's another shop there.
Oh, is this the
Maybe
curry?
the
This
curry
is
house.
Donbury Town.
Oh, Donbury! Bitchin'. I think the go-to.
You got the
with that
meaty
is
bowl.
1000% the fish type. Minamimoto's just like, man, fuck carbs.
Hey, there
No,
we
he's got
go.
it. He likes eel.
He likes eel. He seems like a
fish.
type to like eel.
Yeah, you know what? It makes sense.
First guess. Beef bowl.
Tokyo
bowl,
roast
bowl of
beef
hot
bowl. The last one.
Matsuzaka beef is specialized.
You're right.
Ooh. Dude, I want to eat
It's
here
gonna
so
exceed
bad.
our
Order the-
fullness, but
Yeah, but
I mean,
it
it'll
means
be
you're over.
fine.
It means you're overclocked, so you'll be full for a while.
Man, I am
let's eat.
starving. Oh, man, really
taste
did
as
not.
bad.
yeah, Minami has some fucking serious HP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was a boss, So
That's
I would
true.
hope
I mean-
he wouldn't fucking die.
His stats are just like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now that we wasted all our money on food.
Right. Hold on, there's another place here? Down here? That's Hogfang.
It's on the other side, probably. It's me
Uh-huh.
against the world, yeah.
Shepherd House.
Hello.
Some very plain clothing.
You know, Shepherd House, the clothes for sheeple.
You know, that's... yeah.
Sheeple of Shibuya.
We're gonna buy the
This is
pin.
the tech. This is the tech bro looks.
Come again.
That's what this is.
People
Yeah.
who work at Apple shop here.
Exactly. That's the place you go and buy your uniform for work.
We have an ad break coming up.
Oh,
Dabs on the ad break.
dabs. Whoa.
That line was wild.
Think they'll run out of pins?
Dang.
I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed.
Said that there was an ad coming up, but I guess not. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Gonna need to look real hard to find that player.
Let's just hope we can find them. We can find them.
Let's have a look.
Oh shit, another eatery.
Gotta focus.
Well, you know what to do.
Can you chain
Time
three?
to get a workout, boys. Chain them up.
Chain them all!
Ultimate combo. Come on, chain 4, yeah.
Chain 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
can do this.
Nice.
Oh, Forg noise.
Ad in progress.
And now there's an ad in progress.
That's fine.
Round 1. Fight!
That was a pretty good impression.
Was that okay? Could be worse. You're done for. Exquisite timing. We got this.
Oh,
Time to take out the trash.
God, seeing the frog just makes me think of Dream Drop Distance.
I mean, Dream Drop Distance probably took a lot from this, seeing as,
Didn't-
like...
Didn't Dream Drop Distance
It came
literally
after.
have the Tui characters in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did. You're right.
Round
I
2.
forgot that they had Neku, Joshua, and Shiki in it.
Yeah.
Too many cheese
I
for
think
ya?
Beat and Rhyme also appeared briefly, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like,
Was that
it
okay?
was,
Could
there
be
was,
worse.
there was Rhyme, there was Joshua, there was,
Yeah, Neku and Shiki.
yeah, Neku and Shiki, all 5 of them were there.
Okay. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember. I was
remember
pretty sure
Joshua
Minami
makes
Moto did
some-
not appear.
Joshua makes some interesting commentary.
Yeah, because he's like, Teehee, I am God and I know what's going on here. Like, Joshua, please shut up and stop.
Why
Yeah.
do I even bother? Time to
I
take
love
out
that
the trash.
problematic fave. I want to put him in a headlock and noogie him.
Perfect timing.
Alright, Groove's at 100%. Let's take out the trash.
I wish that Minami Moto had like an. I know they don't have ultimates
Round
in this
4.
game exactly, but if
Fight.
Minami Moto had an ultimate where he just dropped the heap, like the Grim Heaper shit on top
Fireball.
of enemies, that would be fucking amazing. Damn, you just slapped them to death immediate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Final round. Fight.
Too many cheese for you. Exquisite timing. Perfectly balanced. Wow, we really killed it out there.
Damn! Just erase the noise.
Yep. That's the goal.
All right, could have been worse.
Nice! He's mastered the flame. Ooh, evolution.
What's
Oh.
this one? Heavy slugger. Ooh.
Punch!
Unsure.
And it's an X rapid tap, so it's the same button.
E.
Now what you do is give him a rapid. And you can just
Well,
button
this one
mash.
is. These are rapid taps, these two.
No, I'm talking about the...
Oh, Minamoto?
Yeah.
Looks like he's only into charge attacks.
No. He charges you for his time.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if all these folks are in line for that pin. Oh, according to that sign, they probably are. Man, there's gotta be like 1,000 people here. All waiting to get a what does that say? Elegant strategy pin? You heard of this thing before?
Nope. But it must be pretty popular. More importantly, any sign of that player?
Oh, right. Totally forgot why we were looking here. Let's look for him, Rin, dude.
That's totally the whole reason I can't with this man.
Right?
All right!
Just in time! Any later and we would have missed out!
Yep. Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did.
I know, right? Our minds.
Uh-oh, sounds like they ran out of pins. Wonder if that player ended up getting their hands on one.
Oh.
Did you hear something?
Goodbye, happiness.
Yeah, and it's getting louder.
Goodbye, happiness. Goodbye, happiness. This grief is too much to bear.
What is it? Who's there?
Perhaps I ought to. My life is over. My life is over. I failed to see. I failed to see how my lot could get any worse.
Hey, Veracess, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Just in time to meet the new, party member.
Uh-oh, I don't have enough, disk space to keep recording.
Oh no. Does that mean we should stop for now?
I mean, we still have the VOD. Kinda.
Kinda. No, let's keep going. I'm just gonna have to remember to erase some videos after this.
Okay. Like, has it just stopped recording entirely?
Yeah, it will stop the VOD recording if it has no space to save it.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that's just my local save. That's not the stream save.
Okay.
Wow, this
I
is a
said this
long
line.
clip.
Oh.
The whole rats is here.
Is the clip just not
Dancing
going away?
dinos.
The clip is just not playing.
That's so weird.
That happened to Coco a bunch.
We'll just close that out real quick. But hello, several dads! Welcome to the stream! And hello, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! My name is Leaf, if you do not already know me. And I'm joined here by Stray Rogue.
Hello.
And Pixel Moon.
Hi.
And we're playing Neo The World Ends With You. And it seems like we are about to meet our newest player in the game.
Ah, we collided? But how is this possible? Wait, it's you.
Thank you for the follow, Veracess!
Just followed.
Dude, you don't think she's...
Come to add insult to injury, have you?
What? No.
Well, this time I come prepared!
Oh boy.
You shall pay for my misery!
Rah!
She killed you.
Whoa!
She murdered your ass. You're
Bobby.
dead now. Again.
Here I go
Here
again.
I go again.
Getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
Oh no.
What does that even mean?
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you shall know punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
What?
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy? Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
This whole mess is Fred's fault anyway. And Minamoto's only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but
What?
yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning. Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10.
Damn.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
My worst ever review. So edgy. 'Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord.
Aww. She looks like she needs a hug.
Now my edgy wrath.
What?
Uh-oh.
Wrath!
My head. I can barely think straight. Everything's fading. Am I dying? No. Come on. Not like this. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before. Can I make sure it doesn't? Think,
about
Rindo,
that, boy?
think. What did she keep talking about?
The pin.
Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
Are we space-time rewinding?
I have no idea because
This is new.
This is my first time playing.
Travel through time! God damn it! I thought we
Replaying
were done
with
with this
Rindo. Rindo can travel through time and to revisit previous points in the recent past. The actions
I
you
thought
take
we
and
loved this-
information you learn will affect the time frames to which you can return. Keep in mind that certain areas may be off limits when you roll back the clock.
I thought we left the ship behind with zero escape. But
No, you'll never escape the
we
time
keep-
travel.
It came back in AI. It's back here in Twooey.
Oh, it's
every
all Final
game-
Fantasy 14, you know.
Every game the three of us stream is gonna have some kind of time travel fuckery in it. Confirmed.
It's your fault.
Damn it! I'm tired of this.
It's your fault. You're.
How is it my
Can I help
fault?
you? Can I help you stream 999? I really like watching it, and we should. It would be fun. We can get it to know each other and be friends. And then Tori was, Leaf was like, "Yeah, of course." And then I was like, I don't know about this guy. And then it turns out every time we stream together, it's a time stream fuckery. It's your fault, Zach.
How's it my fault?
Because you're the one who came into the paradigm, and now it's all time wibbly wobbly all the time, forever.
I can't believe you fell a little straight into the game next to the time space continuum just deletes itself every time.
Oh God. At least this one isn't.
All I wanted to do was make friends and play games, but no! Space time rewind!
At least I don't have questions about how you enter the time zone, because this one has multiple entry points, and so it's already answering my questions.
Yep.
Future! Anyway. I'm done now.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
read the
just,
line.
Let me do that real quick. There we go. I can go back and change the past? Like Samurai Jack? Like Junpei?
Like, like Carlos?
This is
The story of a girl.
That line
a
was
river and drown the whole
wild.
world.
Think they'll run out of pins?
Dang.
I'd hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors.
Haven't I heard this before? Wait, have heard this before. Oh, this time travel is giving me freaking heartburn.
I think
must
it's
have
just your dinner, dude, that gave you the heartburn.
I mean, I did have Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I must have gone back in time. But how? My name's not Sigma.
Gonna need to look real hard to find that player.
Listen,
Not so fast, Fret.
What's up?
Why don't we buy one of those pins?
For ourselves?
Hear me out. There's something fishy about that pin, right? Just saying it wouldn't hurt to look into it. And who knows, we might even bump into the new player while we're there.
That's a really good point, actually. Let's get going.
Well, that was easier than I thought. I just hope I'm on the right track here. This whole time travel thing's making my head hurt. Yeah, you fucking tell me about it. And all for a stupid pin, too. I mean, what the hell is an elegant strategy anyway? Actually, what is it anyway? Let's see. Looks like it started off as a mobile game. Its charming cast of characters captured the hearts of players worldwide. So it's basically some flashy dating sim. The franchise has expanded to include animated adaptations, novelizations, and live-action films. BAM's CES's growing fame as a double-edged sword. Thrilled, though they are with its acclaim. They lament the shortage of ES merch due to increased demand. So getting our hands on that pin is gonna be tough. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to turn back time. And if I don't take advantage of this opportunity, then things will just end up the same as before. I may not know what I'm doing, but I've gotta do something. One way or another, that pin's gonna be ours.
This is tripping me out.
Yeah.
What?
The visuals on the buildings, like they're warping.
Ah, I see.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yep. So, is this the line for that exclusive pin? Oh, must be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher.
That looks like a condom.
This is it! Elegant strategy!
It sure does. Oh man, looks like we're out of luck.
Wait, seriously?
100% says they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe.
Wait, isn't that...
That promo dealio we were talking about before? Yeah. There was so much buzz it's probably sold out.
You're right. We're too late.
Man, what a bummer.
Are we too late? Rindo?
It's more than just a bummer. I have to get my hands on that voucher.
Before she kills you again.
Maybe I can try turning back time to when we arrived at the crossing.
Change your fate. Press the Y button when the replay icon appears on the screen to activate Rindo's psych and change time frames. Once you're sure you've altered the past enough to write the future, select Change Our Fate to create a new timeline.
We'll change our fate.
Gotta get to
Read it.
Hachiko Cafe. Future!
So great, this is a mechanic that I'm actually going to have to pay attention to in the game.
That was a close call.
Yeah, those losers almost took every seat in the cafe.
Anyway, we got our vouchers. That's all that matters. Okay, this is right before we headed to Center Street. Seriously though, they were just lounging around like they owned the place.
Aww.
Were they like tourists or something? So we should be able to get one of those vouchers. As long as we line up to get into the cafe like those two did.
Rindo.
You asleep at the wheel there, buddy? Come on, let's head to the Center Street.
Just need to figure out how to explain this to Fred.
You could probably just say, Hungy, let's go.
Hey, so,
Yeah?
remember those two girls we overheard talking about that pin before?
Sure do.
They actually just passed right by us.
Huh, fancy that.
And I heard them saying they were glad they lined up at Hachiko Cafe.
Okay?
So, I was thinking, like, maybe we should go there too?
How come?
Okay, now you've lost me.
Well, see, you need a voucher from the cafe to get the pin we heard about. But there's only so many to go around, so the less competition we have, the better. And hey, if we do get our hands on one of those vouchers, but maybe we'll run into the other player, you know?
Wow, Rindude. That speech gave me chills. Your enthusiasm's contagious. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm in.
Great. So let's start by lining up at Hachiko Cafe.
Fret is ride or die.
Yeah?
Whatever you say, buddy.
Wait, it says the promotional menu sold out. That big group must have sniped the last vouchers.
Gotta go earlier, boy!
Guess they beat us to the punch. Bummer. So what do we do now?
Looks like I have to go even further back in time. And get in line before them.
How many
We're going
doomed
again.
timelines does fucking Rindo come from?
Right?
I need to do something about the line at Hachiko Cafe.
Just cut in line, it's fine.
Like, literally. I think those are all players, though.
We lure
'Cause those-
some noise
I'm
to
pretty-
them.
Those are all Cannon's gang.
Whoa, get a load of this line! All these people and the place isn't even open yet. Dang.
This was right before we went to 104. Trying to think of a way to thin out this line.
Hey!
What do you say? Do you want to check it out?
Ah,
Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. One of foes calling our...
nah.
I was thinking about the cafe.
Huh?
Or we're talking about the cafe.
Oh, for real? I mean, we can, but why?
How am I gonna explain this one? We haven't talked to Kennen yet in this timeline. Well, I was just thinking. Players like us are stuck here in the UG, right? And that limits the places we can go. Maybe the player we're looking for is in that cafe.
Quay?
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean limits the places we can go?
Dude, this is before we learned how shopping works. That's, Geez, were you even listening to that Reaper? What that Reaper told us earlier? You can only go into stores marked with Reaper sticker.
Right. Which means the player we're looking for is probably in one of those shops, just like you said. Green Dude, you're so smart, you scare me sometimes. No time to waste, let's move. I told you, he's ride or die, stupid or dumb.
This certainly defies all probability. The kid might be something special if he's already factored them into the equation. Minamimoto's like, that bitch sus.
Yeah?
Okay, how do I do this? Oh,
Who goes there?
we do?
Hang on a sec. Something ain't right. We haven't been able to talk like this with anyone else on the street.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean...
Yes.
I did recall seeing you two before. Part of that new team, I presume.
These guys are players too?
Do you have business with the DRS?
Well...
Any integers belonging to another set are ripe for deletion. We'd better act fast before we're beaten to the punch.
Are you sure?
You sound like quite the hot-headed bunch.
Put up your dukes!
Perhaps we ought to help you cool off. Prepare to get washed away.
Alright, we're in for a
Evie.
fight with the other players.
It's go
Die.
time.
Deep River Society.
Oh, so they're not Cannon's group. Okay. I thought they looked like her
Absolute
Simp squad from
trash.
earlier.
Round one.
Too many
Fight.
keys for you? What do you think? Not bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nailed it! We're on a roll! Yes, got it! Nice one, Rin, dude! Time to take out the trash! Too many cheese for you?
Yes.
Timing. We got this. Stupid fractal. Ain't no stopping us now. Could have been worse. Too many cheese for you? Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Let's keep it up. Perfecto. Stupid fractal. Ain't no stopping us now. Could have been worse. What will he do next?
Ulti.
Another one bites the dust.
Threat
Damn,
muted.
Explosion!
Jeez Louise.
Alright, could have been worse.
What do you mean could have been worse? Got an A.
Yeah.
Curses! You're quite formidable for a bunch of flotsams. Come, comrades! We must retreat! Any stragglers will get swept downstream!
Fingers crossed, this means we'll be able to get our hands on the voucher now.
Hey boys, what can I do you for? Hi, are you still serving that promotional menu? The one that comes with a voucher. Haha, you two lucked out. We're down to our last one.
Voucher obtained.
No way, can you believe it, buddy?
Yeah.
Only enough? Yeah, I can.
Rin dude.
So, do you want to share something or should we order separately?
Either's fine by me.
How about we share then? I'll ask for an extra plate. Gay.
Give me a break.
You're using that one?
No, you're using that one. That's it. That's him telling him. Assigned baby.
I see. Alright, we got our voucher, and we just need to head to Tipsy Toes Hall.
Got it, Tigre Punks. Restore a bit of your team's HP in an instant. Single use. Pin gauge will not refill automatically or reboot. Alright, so... Don't we need to head to 104 though?
No, we already have the hat, and we already have the merch.
Yeah, all the stuff it carries over from that part, so you're able to go through the barrier.
We just need to talk to the Ripper, right?
There's a talk bubble back there.
There was a talk bubble.
There was a girl talk bubble back there. I don't know if that was...
I think we're taking care of everything we need to here.
Okay, so...
Oh, you have to hit... You have to confirm the
Reaper.
timeline thing.
We'll change our fate.
Oh, yeah. So you don't have to go through all of the stuff, you can just go back.
All that's left is to exchange the voucher at Tokyo hands.
He's literally a sinker. I fucking hate this. Except for it's across one timeline, not a cascading amount.
That line was wild.
Go for it, Zach.
Think they run out of pins?
Dang.
I'd hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed.
We're in the middle of ad.
We will be able to get one, right? We've got a voucher after all.
Oh, I've been through way too much to not get that pin now.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? All that time chat... actually, forget I said anything.
Yeah, while you're in the time travel mode, like, the buildings are warped and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't notice when I played, or maybe it didn't leave the deep impression on my psyche.
It's called wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff for a reason.
Condoms!
Yep. Condoms.
Condoms.
Keep you from breeding about ES. Oh,
Why does that
I
look
see.
like Minamoto,
Oh,
though?
just wait! I just remembered the hook.
Why does that look like him?
Don't worry
It's gonna
about
be
it.
real funny is what it's gonna be.
This is it. Finally, we got the pin.
This is the pin we are after?
I think so.
Does it seem special to you?
Nope, but I'm pretty sure this is the one we need.
Well, you did say you were in the zone earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and trust you're right.
You won't regret it.
When are you gonna tell your
Ride
friend you
or
can time
die.
travel? And he'll be like, why can't you time travel far enough back to get us out of this mess?
All that's left to do here is head back to where I left off.
We're going again.
Nyum.
We got the pin that girl was looking for. Now we can give it to her. She'll
Time
become
to
our
change our
friend.
fate.
Oh, just in time. Any later and we would have missed out.
Yep.
Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did.
I know, right? Our minds.
Sounds like they got their pins after all. Good for them. And good for us too, since we got one. So, what now?
Huh?
Did you hear something?
Goodbye to all my happiness.
It's getting closer.
This grief is too much to
What
bear.
is it? Who's there?
I'll simply end it all. My life is over. Let's see how my life could get any worse.
Actually, it might be better than you think.
What?
I mean, it can't be that bad if you've got one of these. Hands over pin.
But that... Oh, could it be? It's a limited edition elegant strategy pin! You would truly bestow such an incredible gift upon a plebeian wretch like me!
Yeah?
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you 1,000 times! Were you sent from the heavens? Come to think of it, who are you?
I get it. I changed the future.
Can someone fill me in here? Since you gave this girl the pin, I'm guessing that means she's the new player we've been looking for.
Well, yep. Well, probably.
Whoa!
Gotta say, this is blowing my mind.
To whom may I offer my thanks for this boon?
Oh geez, where are my manners? The name's Tosai Furusawa, but my friends call me Fret. The thing about that pin is...
Forgive me, but did I ask?
Oh, sorry. Psst, got any good ideas, Rindo?
Clean up your own mess.
Lord Rindo, is it?
Oh god.
Well met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nagi Usui. You may call me Nagi. No name puns, no silliness, just Nagi.
Oh my god, I love her face.
She's the ultimate through mouth.
Who doesn't love name puns?
That's the only
Me!
thing I'll agree with you on.
Thank you once again for providing me with the pin of my dreams.
Don't sweat it. Really.
I shall do my utmost to repay this debt someday. Kind sir.
Seriously, don't worry about it. It was our pleasure.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Whoops, strike two. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sensing some friction here.
A normal deviate as far as psych users go.
Yes!
They'll fit right in with these zeptograms.
So she is the player we've been searching for.
For once, you were barking up the right tree.
Hey,
Look, there's
Look,
that pin
there's-
pinching girl.
what?
Hey, it's those guys from the cafe. They must have been hunting her down this whole time.
Need to calculate, or no need to calculate when it's time to take out the trash.
What? Wait, we're not actually going to fight them, are we?
Is the sum of the angles in a rhombus 360? The answer is yes. I'll factorize these fools in 1 millisecond flat.
Guess that answers your question, eh, buddy?
Here goes nothing.
Time to fight more players.
Sorry, but you're no
Well, the
match
same
for me.
players.
Well,
Second
different
time.
same different?
No, it's Deep River Society.
Yep.
Okay, but like there was only 3 of them the last time, and I didn't see another like blue shirt.
There's
but I
4
guess...
of them.
Oh, okay.
Let's accelerate this.
Yep, right. What?
Time to take out the trash. What do you think? Not bad. Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Down. Nice integration. How derivative.
Excuse me, I'm dodging.
I'm getting pumped. Stupid. Great job. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time to take out the trash. Funky Fred is up. Golden. Stupid fractal. Down. Did I do that? You sure did.
Did I do that? Sure did.
So far,
Sure did.
so good. Let's keep it going. Take this. Too many G's for you. Let's keep it up. How derivative. All together now. Ain't no stopping us now. I never miscalculate.
That one is a weird one.
Rhett muted.
Well within the margin of error.
So Zeta slow.
We won. Whew, got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a septagram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
Dead.
It's Moon.
Dead meat.
Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight?
A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Lord Tomonami in Dreamy 3D.
Hold up.
Shoujo
Hold up. One
fucking
sec.
face. She's literally fucking
Grabbing
70s
that
shoujo
face.
face right now. I forgot how much I loved her.
Okay, you may continue.
What?
Ah, the chibi!
What?
Huh.
Wait, hold up, we gotta grab the chippies.
I'm getting everything.
Hold up, that's on.
Minami has met his match. Fandom.
Yep. Fangirl.
Maybe now is not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
He's fucking piecing out. He is not about
like
this
a
life.
devilishly handsome gust of wind.
I love her.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized
What?
possessions?
No, we won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Fred's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive
Oh.
pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 soundtracks from the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not-for-sale pin I wanted to hunt, and here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
She's got a fucking Ita bag. I totally fucking forgot.
It's just a bunch of merch.
Yep.
The fucking screams
Oh,
in their
wow.
fucking soul.
I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, partner.
I love Fred so much.
Fret's like, no, wait, I know she's weird, but we can work with this.
I thought the plan was to add her to the team.
I mean, the plan was to not
Did you
die.
see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, Mr. Minami said she can use Sykes, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far. Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
Thank for our numbers, cause math, kid.
What bliss. Long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those Reapers accosted me, that is.
No.
Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rin Dude?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it.
She fucking ended my
today's
goddamn
results are in.
career.
Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruinbringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us?
Okay, fair.
That's my guy!
You ain't just
Nagi,
lose one
I've got
though?
a favor to ask.
You
No,
needn't
he's still
bother.
around.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
Right, gotcha. So anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening. But I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure. Whatever you say.
He's got no brains.
Nope, not a single brain cell.
He's got no brains.
So,
That's why I
would you,
play the
good friend
emotional
Nagi, be willing to
damage.
join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rendo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure?
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rin Dude?
I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must needs oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again.
Oh,
Mad respect, he is hot.
He is.
God, it's a female
We
version of
accept the young
me.
master's offer.
Does that make
Technically
Does that make
speaking,
Brett
I
the
think
male version
I
of you?
was the one who made the offer. But hey,
No,
Are you sure?
not that
Since
stupid.
since he folded literally beneath a woman's mere look.
Look. Okay, I may go gaga eyes over the occasional lady, but
The occasional?
listen, I would not give up something I truly, really need
I understand.
just to.
But if
try
you
to
were a
impress
teenage
someone.
boy in the same circumstances, would you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you? We're asking this
Look,
15 years too
look.
late.
Look.
I know. I'm asking it 15 years too late. You're not a teenager anymore.
Anyway.
looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy. Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are
Oh,
gonna
no.
dominate. Woohoo!
Oh no.
Fret.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her.
Oh,
I mean,
don't
we
be like
barely
that,
know
Rindo.
her. Was letting her join the right decision?
Burbs.
Those birds. Probably nothing.
Hmm.
Free mouth.
Yeah.
The big man. I don't know who the fuck that's over there, so you guys say.
So
the
the
third
third
has. Oh, go
So
ahead.
the third has joined their ranks. It won't be long until others follow suit.
If
Pretty
Fortune,
sure Zach did him.
yeah. If Fortune Bros predictions anything to go by, but you ain't had much luck verifying that, have you?
No, I will try again tomorrow.
Just curious, seeing as none of them are quite like him. Think we could be the fourth?
He could be.
Or he could be.
Frankly, I don't think about him at all. Not anymore.
That's our fearless leader. Always got a zinger at the ready. I've got my eye on another disc anyway. One by one, the pieces take their place on the grid. The game's about to get interesting.
Deep
Can't believe
dive.
Joshua's still
Chapter
alive.
end.
What do you mean Joshua's still alive? Joshua's never gonna die. What
He's
kind
God.
of saying is that? We didn't let him die in the last game.
Yeah.
Not dying now.
Chapter 4. Then after we get fully into this, we will save and...
So, we made it to day 4.
Because I don't think I can save now.
No, I don't think you can save mid cutscene.
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to save right after.
Yeah, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Since it is almost 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yep, we sure did.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reapers game goes for 7 days. Full week. And today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Relatable.
'Twas not my only misfortune either. There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I had even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm? Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Oh yeah, they're teens.
Nope,
That's right.
not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, these two are teens while she's
College,
Older.
yeah.
college age.
Mm-hmm.
She's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected. But let that not encumber our interactions.
Hmm.
For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tormonami.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he?
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's super sus!
Mm-hmm.
I see you two have noticed the striking similarities between them.
Josh
Then again,
made a gotcha game just
If I
to
remember
spite him.
correctly, Reapers exist both in the RG and the UG, so Reapers technically have day jobs.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure Joshua just was like, hey, you know what would be really fucking funny?
Yep.
To steal his likeness for a gotcha game. To make him super
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yep.
What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Oh my god.
Sheesh.
Hopefully sooner
she's
rather
drooling.
than later.
She's drooling.
I know Kanan thinks we can use the help, but is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone. This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down into last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does.
Are we already in last place?
Looks like we gotta.
Yeah, like it's like Rindo, you're a
yeah.
fucking
Hi
delusional
there.
moron. Hey,
What's
Shark
going
Man.
on, Wicked Twisters?
You're that guy.
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
No,
Not
we
even
do.
remotely.
Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro. I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points free of charge.
Why are you blushing?
Why are
Right?
you blushing?
Right? Why are you blushing?
Just
Also,
like
he looks
that?
like a shark anthropomorphized, so I feel like he's the
does.
shark that ate rhyme.
He's a
I think he's
street
the shark
shark.
that ate rhyme.
He's a
This ate
street
rhyme.
shark.
Street shark, yeah.
Street shark.
Rhyme. He ate rhyme. I'm
Street
saying
shark.
it again. He ate rhyme!
Your frontier discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh,
does that mean?
and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
What?
Obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you
Okay.
say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, eh?
What do you think, Rin, dude?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last. Think about it. The week's already half over, and right now you're getting sweat. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Bro.
Bro! Bro!
Bro.
That's why his name is Susukichi.
Bruh.
No, that's not what it was like. It was like, brah!
It's like a small dog
Sure,
barking.
but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. One of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game.
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
Oh.
So you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strongly implying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boom! So, I've got this buddy, the OG, upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White!
Room
What a
bringer
mixed
trash
metaphor
fresh
he
from the
is.
heap.
Oh, I thought it was a hockey puck, but it's a go piece.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I said he's a mixed metaphor, because he's like really bro-hammy, but he's got like literally the chess of Japan.
Yep.
He's a GoPro.
He's a GoPro.
I hate that.
I'm
That's
dying.
so goddamn much.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just talking about you.
Oh, she cried.
What a
So
noise.
apparently Susukichi has a different game for us to play. He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
Are you playing hide and seek with Joshua?
Or
They
something.
would. They would, since, you know, one of them resurrected from the fucking dead to be in this game.
Except that Joshua didn't resurrect him.
No, I know it's not Joshua. That was the problem. I would think Joshua would just fuck off and hide from him because he's like, I don't want to deal with this. What the fuck? I killed you.
I get that we're looking for Ryoji's little helper, but who the heck is Ryoji?
How should I know?
I haven't the faintest idea myself.
I mean, he's a friend of Susuke's, so we know that much.
More like Sussy K's.
Saucy buck.
Which means we're probably looking... We're looking for the helper of a friend of some guy we kinda know. And now I have a headache. Wonderful.
No, that's cool. I guess it is a little hard to follow.
It's okay, Fret. You're overworking your one brain cell.
That's borrowed from Rindo.
The one cog.
Indeed.
The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. You play gacha games, don't you fucking complain.
Right?
Guess we'll have to do some digging if we want to know who's who.
Well, at least we're meeting lots of new people. Ryoji's supposed to be a Ryoji of all trades, right?
You say that like it means something.
Like, maybe he's some sort of handyman. And I'm dying to meet this guy.
Well, that makes one of us. And now we
Just
say.
really aggressively positive to the point of, like, I'm a little worried about you, boy.
Yeah.
Admire your social network. Use the L or R buttons to access the Thoughts tab on the main menu, where you can explore your social network. Use this web to follow the connections you've established to read up on people you've met.
Social links!
Obtaining social network skills. Foster relationships with people you meet in Shibuya to earn friendship points. Then use these points to unlock rewards. Rewards include useful items as well as powerful skills that will help you in and out of combat. If you find yourself low on FP, try strengthening your bonds with the folks you know.
Can't believe I'm playing a mixture of Persona and Zero Escape.
I can't believe video game do video game thing.
Video game do video game thing.
Thou shalt put thy hand in the TV. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Alright.
Oh, that's right. You get things from these things. That's right.
Yep. Rindo Kanade, leader of the Wicked Twisters, a high schooler and heavy social network user. He tends to keep others at arm's length, even his friend Fred. But he lets his guard down around his online gaming buddy Swallow. He just might have the power to turn back time. Wanna read Nagi?
Yeah. Let me just make this a little bit bigger so the type is not so small. Nagi Usui, member of the Wicked Twisters / diver. Diver? A college student obsessed with the dating sim Elegant Strategy, even referring to Minamimoto as Lord Tomonami, due to his resemblance to her favorite character. Highly perceptive, she can instantly sense whether someone is a creature of light or darkness. She has the ability to dive into people's minds. Reward, regroup and retry. Adds an option to change your gear before jumping back into the fray after losing a battle.
That's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Since I read Rindo, yeah, you read Fred.
Yeah. Member of the Wicked Twisters. Reminder, a natural communicator and fashionable classmate of Rindo's. Outgoing to a fault, he often acts before he thinks, doing whatever feels right in the moment. His remind powers allow him to jog people's memories.
He unlocks
Reward.
easy difficulty.
Simple mode for simple man.
Yeah.
Easy difficulty. Makes battles easier, but provides less EXP and a smaller variety of pins.
You know how Namura said, like, that his characters are AUs of other characters he's made? Well, I think I think it's not Rindo who's the AU of Sora for this. I think it's Fret who's the AU of Sora.
I think Rindo's the AU of Ventus.
Yeah. And Sho, of course, is Marluxia.
Yeah. Sho Minami Moto, helper to the Wicked Twisters? An unusual player who is not affiliated with any team. With his precise calculations, decisive attitude, and extensive knowledge of the Reaper's game, he aids the Wicked Twisters, but his true goal is shrouded in mystery. Reward hard difficulty, makes battles tougher, but provides more EXP and a wider variety of pins.
Udai Mickey. Hog Fang Staff. Reward? Printed t-shirt.
Ooh. Zach?
And Tachibana, leader of the Vera Beauties, sweet, seductive, and stylish. This triple threat is an expert at the Reaper's game. Her adorable disposition and enchanting words have left countless players falling at her feet, only to find themselves with their points stolen and their respective teams heading towards erasure.
I'll just equip an extra Uber pin, whatever that is.
Yep. Sakura Koga, Justice Burger waitress. Reward Bon Appetit. Add special items to the restaurant menu.
Jun Sonobe, Taiseido cashier. Reward item Axion. No information. What does that mean?
I don't know. Miki Saionji.
That's a sauce-ass name.
Gato Nero staff. Reward. A Mr. Mew pouch.
Kae Ono, Reaper, Fortune Teller, RNS developer. An expert in both data and the occult, he spends most of his time on Spain Hill telling people's fortunes. He prefers communicating through text, not because he's antisocial, but because there are fewer miscommunications that way, or so he claims. His reward? Pigdar. Displays a pig icon in the upper left corner of the screen when there's a pig noise nearby.
Nice.
Shoka Sakurane, Reaper/Game Monitor. A stubborn, sarcastic Reaper who keeps tabs on the players and their actions. She always seems to be provoking the Wicked Twisters and stirring up trouble in the game. Reward Pin Multi-Wield allows you to equip an extra pin assigned to the same button as another. Ooh.
Shiba Miyakaze, Game Master / Head Reaper in Shibuya's UG. Underground. A powerful Reaper acknowledged by his peers and superiors alike. Although he projects a warm, pleasant persona, he can be downright cold-hearted when it comes to the game, willing to do whatever it takes to heat things up. Reward. Uber Pin Unlock allows you to equip an extra Uber Pin.
Tanzo Kubo, Reaper Game Monitor. One of Shiba's subordinates, who is supposedly overseeing the game, but he doesn't exactly give it his all. He doesn't seem to get along with his fellow Reapers either. Reward, Chain Extender. Increases the number of noise symbols you can chain together in a single encounter.
Mai Isaya, Topo Topo's Shibuya staff. Reward, item Flower Scrunchie.
Cute. Hikaru Nitobi, Donburi Town Assistant Manager. Reward, Bon Appetit. Add special items to the restaurant's menu.
Michihisa Tarashima, Glutton for Gluten owner. Reward Bon Appetit. Add special items to the restaurant's menu.
Kaiichi Suzuki, member of the Ruinbringers, the muscle of the Ruinbringers, the reigning team in the Reaper's game. He loves making things difficult for the Wicked Twisters. His passion for Reversi is unparalleled, and he always carries the game discs with him. Oh, it's Reversi and not Go. Okay. Which I think is just a version of Go, but maybe not. Uber Pin Unlock allows you to equip an extra Uber Pin.
Rina Toto, Jolie Bicot's 104 branch retail advisor. Reward, item, pink press-on nails. have to press on her.
Miharu
Sorry.
Nakano, Shepherd House First Clerk. Reward item, wrap skirt. I think that
Looks like
covers
we're out of
everyone
people.
we have.
Yep.
So definitely HP viewer I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you can claim all those and turn them on and off at will.
Regroup and retry, yes.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I can only do 3 of them. Like, I can either do Minamimoto and one of these two, or these two and Fret.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you get more stuff to unlock then?
Meet more people and socialize with more people.
Mm.
So with a lot of the waitresses and like shop owners and everything, if I remember correctly, the way to increase theirs is to buy more stuff from them.
Okay.
With the Reapers and like these mystery characters, I have no idea other than meeting them. It seems like we'll be meeting one of them today at Dogonzaka.
Okay.
Let me think.
How do
this
we
through.
get more FP?
Through socializing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's what it explained.
Okay.
Sure, we'll give him bombs.
You want to give him bombs?
Yeah, of course. He's got enough brainworms to handle bombs, certainly.
Oh, he actually gets the option for the support option. Interesting.
What's the support one do?
It heals you
Heal
once. Give yourself a challenge. Press the plus button outside of combat to adjust the difficulty to your current level. Decreasing your level reduces your team's HP, but it increases your drop rate, a handy trick for collecting pins. Different difficulty settings can be unlocked via your social network. So, the harder the mode, the less HP, but the higher the drop rate.
Right.
But that's gonna do it for us tonight. Perfect timing, too.
Yeah.
Back to chat.
The children are chomping at the bit for snackies.
Well, we're almost
wish
done.
Yes.
Alright, so, anything planned for this week, you two?
I have reading with Coco Saturday, which I think is at 8 p.m. EST. And at some point this week I want to stream maybe some Pokemon fusion? I don't know, it's gonna be a chatting stream, but there will be fusion things happening in the background maybe. And Curse is planning on streaming a game that is familiar to some, since Leafy streamed it a while back when it came out. Which is the Pokemon Snap game.
Ooh.
So another impromptu vacation with your dad, Curse.
Yep. What about you, Rogue?
You know how it is.
I don't really got much planned, but we have a thing Saturday, don't we? This week?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Which I forgot to put on my schedule.
What's on
'cause I'm a
Saturday? I
loser.
don't remember. I'm too stupid.
Can I say it?
Sure.
Sundered Skies.
Oh, right! You guys are gonna play the video game. The video TTRPG game.
Yeah, the tabletop game.
Yeah, on the McUltraman stream.
Yeah. So we'll be over there. Saturday.
Very excited.
What
Yeah,
time?
let's forget. I want to watch.
I don't know, I asked you first.
3:30 p.m.
Okay. At
on
3:30 p.m.
PST or
PST.
EST. So
It's nuts.
And I'm disconnecting.
6 p.m.
Rogue.
Is it 6 p.m. EST then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's dead. Holy shit.
Killed him.
We killed him. Damn,
Murdered him.
alright. I can't believe you've done this. I mean, I believe it, but I can't believe it.
Can't
Oh,
believe
he's back. I didn't do it to you.
I know you did it.
I'm just making sure you don't blame me.
I shot the gun.
I shot the sheriff, but not the deputy.
I'm
Anyway, let's
neither
go.
of those things.
I want to give the cat snackies before they eat my toes.
Let me
Oh,
do my
okay.
schedule thing.
Okay,
Yes.
do your thing.
Let me update the schedule. Which is not entirely accurate, but it is close to accurate. So, tomorrow at 12 p.m. I will be playing another Eden back here on Twitch. Then Wednesday at 4 p.m. will be Final Fantasy IV with a Space Cocoon, aka Coco. Thursday I will be on Voss the Falls' channel playing Contrarius Continental, a TTRPG game. Friday at 3 p.m. I will be playing Nier Automata. And then on Saturday I'll be over on McUltraman's channel streaming Sundered Skies, another TTRPG game. So be sure to check it out. I will be busy, I will be tired this week.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be so tired, no days off.
Any sign of characters for Sundered Skies? Do you guys have any formed ideas?
I have no clue. I have
I'm
no
still
idea.
formulating.
That will be an exciting session 0 then.
Mm-hmm.
We will get total surprise.
Yep. I'll probably just roll for it live and figure it out from there.
That's how it works on this bitch of an earth.
Yep. That or I'll just really lean into making a new character and fuck it. Fuck it.
I mean, one of the players has been talking mad shit about making a centipede man, so
Ugh. Gross.
he wants to be extremely spooky.
Yeah. At least he's not going for a Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did.
Spider-Man.
He decided for more legs.
Which isn't great, but, you know, anyway.
Yeah, at least it's not a spider. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Please definitely go check out Pixel Moon. Go check out Stray Rogue. Go check me out over on my social channels where I am SuckyLeaf_VT almost everywhere. I try and keep everything up to date lately because it seems like Twitter, not calling it X, Twitter is a sinking ship. Fast sinking.
What's
Very
Twitter?
fast sinking.
Don't you be quiet, Zachary.
I will disconnect you again. But you can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and on Discord. So be sure to do that. That's it for me. Hope y'all have a lovely time zone. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!